afternoon. Your barefoot country cook is not in the kitchen. She's in the garden. And we had a couple of cold snaps this year. Early on, actually it was last year, back in January or so. And it took a toll on my rosemary bushes. This used to be a nice, beautiful hedge, if you remember from my earlier videos. I had these rosemary bushes out here for over 3 years, and it caused a disease in these that is like it's like a fungus. It's like a bulbous black fungus. And whenever you get that on your rosemary bushes, you have got to get it out. So you cut off all the diseased parts and you get it as far away from the healthy part as possible. I'm going to have to put up some additional fencing until I can get more rosemary growing. In the meantime, the ones that are doing well, I'm just breaking off, literally just breaking off the dead pieces. And I've got this big pile right here to my left, and it's going to go in my wheelbarrow over here. And this is a kind of wheelbarrow you don't find very often, but it's perfect for this. It's got the big wheels in it, nice deep bucket, and so all of this will have to be loaded up in there. We'll take it down to the stream by the woods. It took a toll on my lavender too. So my lavender, I'm going through it and keeping all the healthy part and getting rid of the dead part. Now the one good thing that you can do when this happens is take the healthy new growth that will come off of this. And you're going to take the last 2 inches of the stem, pull those leaves off, put it in water, change the water every other day. And as soon as you see 2-inch roots, put it in some potting soil. And that way you can propagate your own rosemary. So it doesn't have to be a huge new additional investment. Just sometimes it's just easier for me to manhandle it and pull it out than to use a pair of clippers. You can use clippers on the thicker stems. So anything that has green on it is staying. Anything else, I'm breaking it off, because what you may not be aware of with plants is if you have some dead parts of the plant and some live parts, the roots are still going to try to feed the whole thing. So the healthy part may not get as much nutrients from the water, and you don't want that to happen. So you get rid of the dead, the stuff that has no green on it, and then you propagate the good stuff. Here's a piece I can show you. What this, it's a type of blight, as they call it, and that broke off really easy. So when it breaks off easy, it's dried out. And I'll bring this up closer. I'll fall out here. Okay. This is what the fungus looks like. It's this. Some of it's really, really black. This is kind of browned out. But when this was new on here, it was black, and it's kind of dried itself out. But it eats up all the life out of your plants. So you want to get rid of that. So as you can see, I have no beautiful rosemary hedge anymore. I have one that's fairly full. I got 2 that are trying to hang in there. And then I've taken some clippings, and I'm actually trying to do some propagation of these rosemary bushes myself. So I got a couple more things to show you, but that'll be in another video. If you have any questions for me, please be sure to ask in the comments. Now my roses, on the other hand, my roses are doing wonderful. My red and yellow roses are doing absolutely wonderful. They've actually doubled in size since last year. And they're only 2-year-old bushes. So this is your Barefoot Country Cook. And I'm going to let you take a little visual tour as to what's left of the garden, or what's the new stuff in there. We've got tomato plants that grew themselves. There's one back there. There's another behind that rosemary bush. There's my greenhouse. So enjoy the lovely weather. We've had some lovely rain and some intermittent sunshine in between, and it's been really great for the tomato plants. Come back and visit, share, and by all means, why not just subscribe and see what else I got coming. God bless.